Okay, so I haven't recorded any video in a while, and I thought I should update some of the stories that have happened during this journey that I've been on. The first story I'd like to address is something that happened back in Eugene. Well, before I do that, let me give you a little picture of where I'm at right now. And if it wasn't so hot here all the time and humid, I think I'd actually consider staying here. But it's really beautiful. I'll just pan around. Okay, here's my trailer. You can see the dog poking his nose out there. And we can have all this beautiful trees. And they're deciduous trees, not evergreens like we have up in Washington. Really beautiful in the fall time. Pretty nice little place. So, most of you know I have diabetes, type 1, for 37 years now. And part of my concern in praying and planning about this trip, it was trying to keep my insulin cold. And I didn't have a travel trailer when I was first looking at things, so I was thinking an ice chest was going to be the way to go. And I had started asking around, and then I was blessed with a travel trailer. So I no longer needed to get an ice chest, but somebody came up to me shortly after I received the travel trailer and offered me an ice chest, and my first thought was, I don't need it, so I won't accept it. But I just felt this this urging in my heart to accept it anyway. So I did. I figured to pack it along and just see, if I'd maybe need it, or maybe find somebody else to bless it with. So I started my journey, and I'm wandering along, and during the first week I made it down to Eugene, Oregon. I pulled in, and it was after dusk. I had been driving all day. I was tired. Pulled into the Walmart parking lot, and there was signs all over that said there's no overnight parking there. And I thought it was odd, so I went in and talked to the manager. And according to the laws in Eugene, they don't allow people to park overnight in the Walmart parking lot. I was a little disappointed, didn't know where I was going to go to park for the night, so I was trying to figure it out. And as I was walking out the door, somebody caught my attention and said that people park all the time on the back street alongside the Walmart, which is separated by a huge bush all along the perimeter of the Walmart parking lot. And they said people park there all the time. So I pulled around there, and it looked to be safe. It was well lit. It was on a street, and it was on a street near a bunch of trees and bushes and stuff at the end of the street. And I understand that a lot of homeless people camp out there. So I pulled over, went to sleep, called in my trailer, woke up in the morning and packed along a little fold-out chair and a fold-out wooden table, because I figured that when I reach beautiful places along this journey, that I just pull over and fix a cup of coffee and get out the Word and spend some time just relaxing and enjoying the surroundings. And so I did that on the edge of the sidewalk in Eugene, right behind the Walmart, staring at this big huge bush. Made a cup of coffee, and my sister to give me some shortbread cookies, which I love, and busted out the Word and just sitting there reading. And there was a van I noticed parked in front of me. It was, an older van, kind of beat up, and there's an older gentleman gets out of this van with his dog and starts walking by, and I start asking him about his dog, and I start chatting with him. And he proceeds to tell me about the night before that he bought some hot dogs on sale in the Walmart, and he tucked them in his ice chest, and during the previous night his dog chewed the lid off of his ice chest in order to get at those hot dogs. I instantly thought, well, I just happen to have an ice chest here. So I pulled out this ice chest I was given and gave it to him, and it opened up the conversation to the Lord's provision and how He takes care of everything. And he had fallen away from the church, and was able to share a Bible with him. And it's one of the stories during this journey that holds a special place in my heart, just because of how the Lord worked it all out. But that's the one I'm going to relay for now. Take care.